Good morning. My Temple Talk today primarily focuses on two tools that can help us in our decision making on Consecration Sunday. But before I get to that, I'd like to talk about another area of giving of ourselves, which is our time and our talents, and specifically serving on our ministry teams. We have 4 teams: worship and music, faith formation, faith in action, and management. And each of those teams will be looking for new members as current members term out at the end of June. We all have a responsibility to do God's work and to give of ourselves and our time, our resources. And our ministry teams is one of the places where we can do that. The reward is twofold, both to our church and to ourselves. And so I would seriously ask you to consider jumping in to help. So if you would like to do that, you can contact the team lead for where you think that you would be the best fit, and that would be Keith Swenson for worship and music, John Ewing for management, and myself for faith formation, and Beth Irwin for faith in action. So also on Consecration Sunday, we'll be focusing on our pledged level of financial giving for the coming year. Contributions make up the bulk of our budget and are vital to keeping our church running and achieving our ministries and our outreach to the communities outside this building. And there are 2 charts that I will show you now that can help you with your decision making in that process. The first chart shows the breakdown of our congregation's current level of giving. Each step represents a range of giving, and the number above that step shows the number of households within our congregation that are currently giving at that level. And if you use this chart, you can look at where you currently fall and perhaps think about the possibility of moving up a step, maybe 2, maybe 3. The second chart shows contributions to the church as a percentage of income. The column on the far left shows weekly income. The column to the far right on each line shows what 1% of that income would be. And as you move from the far right to the left, each column is a 1% change until you get to the tithe column at 10%. So looking at this chart, you might consider if you were able to move to the left this coming year when determining your pledged contribution. So again, pledged contributions are the bulk of our budget. The amount pledged sets us up to make decisions regarding how much our church will be able to accomplish for the good of all. This year, as Marcy just shared with us, we're calling a new associate pastor. We've been lucky enough to secure a very personable, a very engaging, and a very competent candidate. You're going to be excited when you meet him next month. Also, our staff and each of our teams are looking hard to build plans for their area of ministry. There's a lot of excitement and momentum. We're coming out of the struggle of the past few years. You can feel it. Our pews are full of our church family again. Our choir and instrumentals are resounding. The Holy Spirit is definitely at work within this church and its people. Please be one of those people. Step up to share of yourselves, even stretch, participate, be part of the excitement this coming year. Help to do the most that we can do together with both our time, our talents, and our financial resources. I look forward to seeing the growth that is happening now continue into this next year. Let's make it happen. Thank you.